this is Chaotix. Project Afternight has finally released its long-awaited first major update, and in this video I'll be going over everything that's new and updated. As you'd probably expect, there's a couple of bits of removed content as well. The only ones mentioned are Sports Swinging and Boxing Gladiators from FNF Void Chronicles being removed per request of the original team due to controversy surrounding the composer, and Fandroid songs being removed due to their controversy. There may have been more stuff removed during prior minor updates, but that's all that's currently in the changelog, so I won't pry any further. With that being said, let's get into it. Starting off with the new and updated mods. The new mods include Wacky, A Malware's Face, Analog Funkin', Angelic Atrocities, Arcade Showdown, Arknight's OST, Azumod, Beat Saber OST, Blimbus's Brilliant Bopping Beatbox Bonanza, Blocktails OST, Blue Archive OST, Bob's Onslaught versus Cheeky, Duresta Songs, I hope I said that right, versus Erratic, Flavor Rave, FNF Dancing Dungeon, FNF Flash Edition, FNF Interview Inc., FNF Kex Fan Songs, FNF Mediocrity, FNF Pixel Perfect, FNF Rev Mixed, FNF Road to Glory, FNF Snail's House, FNF Soul Springs, FNF The Golden One, Frenemy, Friday Night Artopolis, Friday Night at the Club, Friday Night Foundation, Funk Archive, Funk Station D-Sides, Funk in Hell, Greg Songs versus Gumball, Heist, Hit Single Reel, Hollow Knight OST, Hotline 024 Blinding Lights versus Infinite, In a Mirror, Ito Sahara One Shots, JT Music Songs, Mandela Mania, Mario's Madness V2, Mario's Madness Fad Songs versus Max, Nate Wants to Battle Songs versus Notzig, Amori D-Sides, One Funk, Pibby Corrupted, Poop Special, Brain World OST, Rick's Effects Songs, Raw FNF Funkin', Siva Gunner Songs, Sonic OST, Sonic.exe Omori Mix, Terraria Calamity OST, The Living Tombstone Songs, Triad Ninja Songs versus Umble, Yakuza OST, Yonkugo Songs, and You, Me, Rap Battle. As for updated mods and categories, we have 17 Bucks Fan Songs, A Dance of Fire and Ice OST, Camellia Songs, Crafter's Demise, DA Games Songs versus Eteled, FNF Kex, FNF Soft, Five Nights at Freddy's OST, Fortnite OST, Friday Night Funkin', From Songs, Hazy River, Item Asylum OST, Jokes, Kiwi Quest Songs, previously only Wego Execution, Leaf Songs, Lethal Company One Shots versus Manco versus Mimikyu, Omori OST versus Oshawott, Persona OST, Pizza Tower OST, Regretavator OST, Salvente's Mid-Fight Masses, Shaggy and Matt Fan Songs, Toho OST, The Tricky Mod, Ultra Kill OST, Undertale and Deltarune OST, Undertale Yellow OST, Metal Gear OST has been moved into its own tab, and the other tab has now been split in two, now known as MISC FNF and MISC Other, both of which have new songs. Next up are some updates to certain songs and or mods. A bunch of songs now have backgrounds. These include Noob Town from FNF Noob Town, Set Me Free and Scherzo from FNF The Lost Files, Rejected from FNF Void Chronicles, Video Out from FNF Quest, Soothing Power, Thunderstorm, Disassembler, Astral Calamity and Talladega from vs Shaggy, Playtime from vs Huggy Wuggy, Stay, Playdate and It's Complicated from FNF Soft, Cocoa and Eggnog from Friday Night Funkin', Batness, Pig Rush and Bloodbath from FNF Piggyfied, Contract from vs Manco, Concrete Jungle, Nor'easter, Sub-Zero and Frostbite from vs Ace, Glitcher's Wireframe section, Cooling, Java, LCD and Glitcher Remix from vs Hex, Small Fry from FNF Size Funk, Pibby Gumball's Week from Pibby Apocalypse, Winter Crossroads from Decaying Winter / Bridge to Lyansk DW Remix, Improbable Outset, Madness and Hellclown from the Tricky Mod, and the Week 1 map from vs Matt has been updated. Now for specific mods and categories. All tabs that aren't FNF mods or anything like it will have the camera centered at all times. All Minecraft related mods now have a replica of the Minecraft UI for their songs. Luigi Booyah from VTAN now has its cutscene, NPCs, and the punching animation. OGG from 17 Bucks now has updated visuals and added events. Cultine Bucks and Preachin' from 17 Bucks Hidden Floor have added mod charts and updated events. There are also now title cards for every song in the mod. Breaker Bundle. Background changes have been added to Game Breaker Scrapped Mix and Roll Breaker. The log flashes in Block Breaker and Game Breaker Scrapped Mix now appear behind the notes instead of in front of them. Game Breaker Scrapped Mix is now in a 4:3 aspect ratio. Doki Doki Takeover Plus. Yuri's Sigh animation during Deep Breaths has been added. Sayori's Sayonara animation during My Confession has also been added. It works with the rig too. Data stream from Doki Doki Takeover Bad Endings mod chart when the enemy player had an opposite scroll direction to yours has been fixed. Some issues with Set Me Free's events from FNF The Lost Files have been fixed, along with some updates. Oyasumi from FNF Oyasumi has updated visuals when using the Sunny and Amori animations, including animation swaps and events. FNF Void Chronicles. Rejected Void Mix now has its mod chart and cutscene. Good luck! Sporting Void Mix also now has its mod chart. All the Flash events have been changed to appear behind the notes. Ruckus Void Mix, Target Practice Void Mix, Sporting Void Mix, and Average Void Song have updated charts. Death to All But the Ronald from Friday Night McMadness now has forced animations for Ronald and Boyfriend. Furbot Funk. Almost all of the mods events have been ported over. The mod chart from Withered Bonnie I Yearn For You has been added as well. The wireframe background swap for Glitcher and Glitcher Remix from Versus Hex has been added. The ending cutscene for Prank Call from Hotline Miami Neighbors has been added. Upscroll support for the Fire and Death Door from Livid Lycanthrope has been fixed. Versus Manco. The spacebar gimmick in Maggots has been added. The Invisibility Watch gimmick in Infiltrator has been added. The spinning note visuals in Iron Curtain have been added. The wavy mod charts Ryan Bomber Legacy and Islander have been added. The Bonesaw notes have been added to Clinical Trial. The Huntsman note mechanic in Hunter and Hunter Remastered have been added. You now disappear in 5 minutes. Visuals and event animations have been updated for some songs. Amori and Amori OST. Loading into either of their songs will now play the Amori battle transition sound effect. Sanguine now has the spacebar gimmick. Miss Guther. An issue that occurred in Dark Sheep's mod chart when the enemy player had an opposite scroll direction to yours has been fixed. Second Warning's flash events now appear behind the notes. Bridge to Lyansk DW Remix's visuals have been updated. Pibby Apocalypse. Both Come Along With Me and My Amazing World have been finished. Forgotten World now has its cutscene. Some issues with No Hero Remix and Suffering Siblings have been fixed. When finishing any Pizza Tower OST song, instead of your rank being shown normally, it now plays an animation similar to Pizza Tower's rankings, from D to P ranks. QT mod. The hurt notes are now slightly transparent like in the original mod to help with readability. A bug with hurt notes being played by the bot has now been fixed. The Spectral mod chart from Versus Retrospect has been recoded. An issue where the acid notes wouldn't drain your health has also been fixed. And finally, Ultra Kill OST. Ultra Kill's unique UI and combo system has been added for all of its songs. The level entrance intro text for every song has also been added. I also want to quickly go over Bloxstrap during this section as well, since I don't really have anywhere else to put it. If you're using Minz's fork of Bloxstrap, certain songs such as Paranoia and No Party will have window movement / manipulation and even transparency. These can be turned off in-game if you don't really want them. There is also a fast flag to enable the gimmick in No Party as well. Adding the fast flag known as F-Flag Editable Image Enabled and setting it to true will enable the mechanic. Bear in mind that this can only be done in Bloxstrap, or if you know how to add fast flags to Roblox manually. Now let's go over all of the general changes added to the game. A new map has been added. This map has 10 solo-only stages, with every other stage having solo play disabled. Because of this, solo play is now enabled on all servers. There's also no solo wait timer either. Emotes have been added. You can find them in the shop as per usual. Animations that are comically large are now hidden from view if you're outside the stage that they're currently playing on. Badges have been added and can now be achieved. There will also be a UI to look at them in-game in a future update. If a match ends with a score difference of 50 or less, it is counted as a tie instead of a win or loss. No phases and no props animation variants are now controlled through a setting rather than being a separate animation as part of a pack. These settings can also be found in the shop itself. The timer to pick a song during PvP has been increased from 45 to 60 seconds. Eterna's Judgment windows have been added as an option in Song Select. These are only applicable when playing solo and will invalidate any score or unlock requirements. Labels have been added for new and updated songs inside each tab. Music has been added to the Rating Editor, Offset Editor, and Tip screen. New modifiers have been added. Split Scroll, where half of the notes are in the opposite scroll direction. Mirror Mode, which mirrors the chart. Randomizer, which randomizes all of the notes. And Bunny. A health drain setting has been added. You can adjust the health limit and the intensity for it. If the limit is set to 0, it can kill you, so be careful. Flash background and mist setting has been added. This will make the lane flash white when missing a note on that specific lane. You can now pitch the audio when using song rates. A new camera pop style based on FNF's V-Slice has been added. A Opponent's stats can now be toggled on, showing your opponent's score, misses, and accuracy wherever the notes are. Show keybind reminders is a new setting which shows your current keybinds at the start of the song. There are new icon pop styles. These include FNF, the old one can be found under FNF Legacy, None, Purple Guy, Golden Apple, and Greedy and Funk. The Purple Guy rating pop-up style has also been added. There are also new rating design presets. These include Persona 5, designed by me, Sega, also designed by me, Soft, Sour, Sweet, B3 Remixed, and Erratic. You can now bind taunting and alt animation switching for any song you want. Taunting will play the animation's Hey animation, which you can preview in the shop. Alt anim switching will make the animation swap to any alt animations if there are any, instead of them only being accessible during certain songs. You can now change the binds for the admin command bar as well as chat. You can now enable or disable jump scares in accessibility settings. Jump scare image ID and background dim settings now appear again. Streamer mode is available for content creators. This will disable copyrighted songs from being selected by them or anyone else during song selection. Song kicking has been added. This setting is disabled by default and is disabled during PvP. Currently, this is only available when losing on data stream and OGG. The stage editor has been added, which you can spawn in with the admin command bar. This allows you to edit any stage to have as many seats as you want with no restrictions, as well as force a stage to only play one specific song. This means you can make any stage a 2v2, a 1v3, 10v10, etc. The input system has been rewritten in order to be more consistent and work better on lower frame rates. You can also change your input system to other games or engines. So far, you can choose some Afternights, FNB/Afternight Classics, and Week 6's input systems. More props will now be disabled when turning on hide props, which should help more of optimization. 2 more intro songs are available during the title screen, those being from Flavor Rave and Persona 4. A matchmaking system has been added when on stage, allowing you to invite anyone to play with you. The list will not show anyone currently in a match. This should also be useful for console players. You can also disable match invites in settings if you don't want to be bothered by them. You can now create private servers and join them in-game using a code, meaning console players can finally make and join private servers. A UGC filtering system has been added to remove inappropriate accessories from avatars. Hit graph and modifier screens have been added to song results. And finally, Roblox's chat UI has been overhauled so the game should be a bit smoother and less laggy. Whew, that was a lot. Next up are all of the new and updated animations. At least it would be if there weren't so many of them. Like, seriously, the changelog shows all of them, and it's nearly 9 full pages long. Not to mention, you can now preview alt animations as well as certain event animations. So, in the interest of keeping this video's runtime actually acceptable, I'll be putting all of them into a separate video, which we'll be releasing soon after, hopefully. Next up are all of the emotes. Next up, the new Noteskins and Notesplashes. Here are all of the new and updated icon packs. And finally, here are all of the new tags along with their unlock requirements. Some tanks also had the requirements and names updated. And with that, I do believe that's everything. So, thank you all very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, like, comment, and subscribe. That's what everyone says to me anyway. I stream sometimes, and I have a Patreon if you want to support the channel in a more direct way and gain some cool perks. I also have a Discord server, links in the description. And with that, I shall see you all next time. Ciao for now. Special thank you to Mago's Artistic Corner, JadenRod123, YoshiGod211, and Applebean for becoming Black Mages. And a very special thank you to Twitchy Camera for becoming a Chronomancer. I appreciate all of your support.